This is Ian MacAlpine, the Kingston Frontenacs beat writer for the Whig-Standard, and welcome to Frontenacs Friday. Since last week's blockbuster trade, the Kingston Frontenacs have lost 3 straight games. That can be expected when you're trading with your top goal scorer in Jason Robertson and number 1 defenseman in Jacob Paquette. 2 19-year-olds for a pair of 17-year-olds in defenseman Billy Constantinou and forward Ian Martin, and as well 11 draft picks for 2019 and 2024. So as the Frontenacs get younger, there'll be some growing pains, as they have seen in the last few games. So it's up to Coach Curtis Foster, his assistant coaches, and the players to adapt to the level of play we see in the Ontario Hockey League. In Wednesday's school day game, they played 2 solid periods against the Ottawa 67s, one of the best teams in Canada, but fell apart a bit in the third period and lost 6-2. The game was a feisty affair in front of a school day crowd of students, but the young Frontenacs showed they won't get pushed around. Comparing the 2018-19 Frontenacs with last year's team that made the Eastern Conference Final, we can see by the 23 players on this season's roster that as of this week their average age is 17 years old, with 35% of the team made up of players born in 2001. As well, in 2017-18 they had 10 18-year-olds, where this season they have only 5. Last year the average team age was 18 years old, which can make a world of difference in the OHL. This year the Frontenacs have 5 19-year-olds compared to last year when they had 7. As well, in 2017-18 they had 10 18-year-olds, where this season they have only 5. So all that means the Frontenacs are young this year, and most likely will be young next year. But with that much more experience under their belts, and their 17-year-olds could blossom into solid 18-year-olds, and their 3 16-year-olds, including top draft pick Jacob Murray, will have a full year to develop. As well, the Frontenacs drafting most likely 2nd overall in the Ontario Hockey League priority draft next spring, and using a 2nd-round pick they received from the Ice Dogs for Robertson and Paquette, the future looks bright for the young Frontenacs. We asked head coach Curtis Foster what the team has to do this year to get to a competitive level he and his coaching staff can be satisfied with.
Okay, for us as a coaching staff, well, what we look for basically every game is, the last game we played last night against Ottawa is what we want to see. We want to see guys battling. We want all 20 guys making life miserable for the other team by playing the structure the right way, by understanding what we're trying to do, by winning 50-50 battles, by winning races, by just showing that their compete level is at an elite level. And for us as a staff, we're trying to find guys that can replace guys like Jacob Paquette and Jason Robertson. And we know that's not going to happen overnight, but we feel that there's certain guys that get their compete level up and get them to a point where they're at their best. I think our future is very bright.
The Frontenacs take on the North Bay Battalion, 7 o'clock on Friday night at the Leon Centre. Thanks for watching Frontenacs Friday.